fireworks and spruce them up a little bit. So let's get started and chit-chat a little. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to do one hand as we go along and chat. These are my Apres short almonds, natural short almonds I'm using. My friends here in the States celebrate the 4th of July, which, like I said, is Friday coming up. What is everybody up to? Barbecuing. I hope it's going to be nice where you are. I don't know how it's going to be here in New York. We shall see. Going to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's house, so Mr. Pretty Press On's brother's house, out all the way on Long Island. He lives a little bit further than us. And just getting together with some family. Eating and drinking and being merry. I don't know how everybody else celebrates, as far as like other countries, obviously, to, our Independence Day from good old England. So I don't know. Do our English friends mourn that day? What do you guys do? Let me know in the comments below. So I've been used to do the way I would prep my tips is, scuff them up with the buff and block, but I've been really liking the primer lately. So I have a bunch of primers, because the phone in me needs everything that I see and wants everything, gets everything. So I have many different ones. This one happens to be the model ones that I'm using. Prime Day is coming up very soon, so I have in my cart one from Born Pretty, so I know I probably can get that anytime anyway. But I'm waiting on it. So I'm going to let that dry a little. And, okay, so let me tell you what I'm using. So, So I have this JR white. It's a really nice white. It's kind of off-white. It's a white, but it's kind of like a very soft white. And as you can see, if the focus is nice, the brush is rounded. This came in a set from Shein. So a set of 6 neutral colors. So I'm going to use that. And then so bizarre, I don't have like a solid blue, like gel color. So weird. I have a lot of jelly blues, but I don't have like a regular like royal blue. But I did find, I didn't find this. Let me bring you up a little bit. I feel like you're too low. Hold on. I enlisted the help of Mr. Pretty Press Ons, and he found this liner gel from Liberty Dogs. And it is, it works well for what I need it for, but I'm not using the actual liner brush from the liner gel. So I figure since I'm using that, I'm going to use the red from that line too. But I'm not going to use the liner gel because Crystal from Crystal Aroma Lounge, she had said break out my brushes because they may be, make my artwork a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do. From now on, I'm just going to be using my stuff. No more sitting on things, from now on, I'm just going to start using everything that I have. What do I have a room full of stuff for if I'm not going to use it? This is going to be my new philosophy from now on. So, I have my LGN Pro, I probably can't see it, but it's the LGN Pro Micro Liner, because I figure, with these little stickers here, I'm going to fill in with the red and blue. And then I was going to use these Vexies that came. These are painting gels, silver and champagne painting gels, to make like a little burst. You'll see. It'll be fun, and we're going to just hang out like we usually do. And today is a bingo day for us, so I'm going to be playing bingo in a little bit with the girls from Beyond Nail Talk, so that is always a fun time as well. So, let me take this out. This is also, I'm going to be using the 5mm from Melody Susie, their brush. That's going to be for my little starbursts. And let's go. So, I have been feeling better mentally, but physically, I have been not doing great, unfortunately. The other day, the air conditioning went out on the opposite side of the building, like my office. So, my manager, to appease other people, driving me nuts. So to appease other people in the office, she cranked up the air conditioning in my office so that they could open up doors and have the air conditioning flow into the other side of the office so that the medical assistants could not sweat and be all cranky in the heat, because it was a little bit hot last week here. I think it got up to like 90 degrees here in New York. Well, in my part of New York anyway. And so because of that, my little office, filling office, was like you could hang a meat. It was so cold. And I went into a flare. Because if anybody who has, or knows anybody that has fibromyalgia knows that the cold is not good. I mean, any extreme. So if it's too hot or if it's too cold, like just the right temperature. I don't know where I'm going to go. But my rheumatologist says that Arizona is good. So if anybody out there in TV land lives in Arizona and knows of a good spot, I know nothing about anywhere but New York, Florida. Yeah, that's probably about it. And I always used to say, I'll never leave New York. I love New York. Now I can't wait to get out. I can't wait. And there is something over here. So, other than that, everything else has been really fine. Yeah, and then when it gets to that point, it's, I can't come back here either, but my daughter was away. She's with her old college roommate. She was upstate New York. Well, not up, but like in more Westchester County. I don't know if anybody's ever familiar with New York, but she lives up in Westchester County, so that's where she is this weekend. And this weekend also New York Pride. I don't know where she's going, but her friend is gay, so they were going to go to Pride, but I'm not sure 100% if they're going now. But we will see. When she shows up home, I don't know if she went or not. So, I guess New York City waited until like the bare end of Pride month to do their Pride. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to put these on for 60 seconds. I'm going to have to do, yeah. Alright. Un momento.
Okay, so So off camera, I just did the second coat of the white. I just did a thin coat of the white. So now we're going to put our stickers on, and so let's see. I've been using these guys, so let's find. I like to put the small one on the pinky, but I don't think I have a small one on here, do I? This one? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could use this one on the pinky. And that's not super small, but I guess it will do. And excuse my arm. Take like a firmer silicone tool to push it down, because it really has to be pushed down really well so that it's not sticking up at all. I think there's a, yeah, there was a hair on there. So that's not sticking up at all. No pieces should be sticking up at all. So sorry, there was like a hair stuck underneath the sticker. So make sure it's really stuck down. So got that one. And maybe that one. And these stickers are just from Temu, probably like 100 years ago. I think like I said, I've obviously used them before. My stomach's making, I just had my yogurt and it's still making weird sounds. What is, I wonder if there's something stuck to this paper. I keep seeing little like cat hair. I'm telling you, my cats are not allowed in this room. If there's cat hair stuck to anything, it's probably because it's on my shirt or something. They are not allowed in here. Let's see. They get in here, it's strictly because they accidentally got in here, the door was left open. My daughter, she doesn't even like them in her room. And in the nail room has like a lock on the top of the door. Because sometimes this door is like, not an accordion door, but like it's like one of those, like a folding door type thing. They can get their little paw underneath there and pry it open. One of my cats, the deaf one, he pries over, oh my God, he pries open the, what is it? The pantry cabinet and gets that. And sometimes I hear like like he's trying to open the door to get out of it because he got himself in it. I can't. I'm gonna put locks on, like baby locks on everything. It's crazy. Yeah, that's something I have to start doing too. There was that little series that I wanted to start where I kind of introduced you to the cats, but not introduced you to them, but maybe showed you them. I don't know. If you are interested in that, let me know. I know, who wouldn't want to be interested in seeing some beautiful kitties? I mean, I think that's like a month or two's worth of content right there. Maybe even more if I upload once a week. Oh, sorry if I'm out of frame. But I'm just sticking these on. And let's see, this is the thumb, so this should get a bigger one, which is probably this one. Yeah. I don't think I've ever gone through an entire sticker sheet. This is cool. Okay. And I think stuck to the sticky tack. Now once these are laid down, I think now I'm gonna put a thin layer of matte top coat. Yeah, let's put a thin layer of matte top coat down. And I'm gonna use Born Pretty matte top coat. Just really, really thin. Really thin. Make sure I don't get any hairs anywhere. Yep, so let me know, you got any plans? We originally were just gonna chill out at home because we weren't sure what, my brother-in-law usually always has something going on, but usually if it's like on a weekend or so, because he owns his own business, so we weren't sure if he was going to be able to I guess maybe close his business down for the day. So I guess he was able to. In order to have a little get together. So it's good. All right, so let's do a little bit more. And if you can hear vacuuming, I apologize. I think he's done now. All right, and let's see. I'll just turn these over a little and pop those in for 60, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so now is the fun part. So let's do, all right. I think I'm gonna have to, hold on. I guess it's all right. I thought I was gonna have to line them up so that I would know which one I wanted to do what for, but I don't think it'll matter. Meaning, like, did I want to do? I think I want to do red, white. No, I mean red, blue, red, blue, red. no. Blue. Yeah. I want to do blue on the thumb. Okay. So, all right, let's start with the blue. With the blues. Because we're going to do the color like yeah, I'm gonna do blue on this one. Sorry. Because we are going to like do all the blues first. So I have to make sure that I'm in frame and make sure that I could see. So I'm following like the spurts of, I'll move that aside and put this in front of me. If you can see, following the spurts of the firework, but it doesn't have to be perfect. See what I mean? Like, and then maybe matte wasn't the right choice. I don't know. I think it all comes together when I put the you'll see when I put the word I'm looking for, the painting gel on. You'll see. Well, some of these are a little too long. Hold on. Like this. Too long. Excuse my arm. Bring this in a little bit. Bring this one in a little bit. Because you really want them to kind of splay on the bottom. Like that. And then this red, blue. But you see the concept, I don't know, maybe, that I was going for. And it's almost like the sticker is a stencil. If that makes any kind of sense. And I think, let me see. I'll grab this bit right here. I mean, I'm obviously not perfect. By no means. I definitely need a lot of practice. But I know my faults when it comes to my nail journey and the situation that I'm in, so I know what I have to do. I just am not in a position to change it right now, unfortunately. So this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at. So I don't like that either. Sorry for the squeaky glove. Sorry for the squeaky glove. Okay. And then the pinky. And then we'll do the red. Oh, out of frame. But I hope you understand the concept and get what I'm trying to go for here. And I'm sure that those of you who are better painters and drawers than I am would be able to do this, obviously freehanded, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Oh, this one came out better. I did say to Mr. Pretty Presents when he came back here before, and he was like, oh yeah, that looks, you know, because I was testing a couple of nails, and he was like, oh, that looks good, yeah, oh, you know, like, he was kind of impressed on what, like, I guess I can do. Not that he didn't know it already, but I said, see, if I had more time and was able to get back here on more, what I could accomplish and do. Oh, it's just hard. All right, let's see. Now it's time for the red. Oh my God, the squeaks. The squeaks. Sorry if I was out of frame for the entirety of that one. I think it's because, yeah, the way the phone is in this holder. I have to try to figure out, yeah, like that. Okay. And then also, too, being able to see what I'm doing. And following the line. And following the line. Sorry, it's concentration. Talk amongst yourselves. This one looks terrible. It's whatever. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure these, and then we're going to spruce them up a little bit with some of them sparkly liners. Okay, so I think for the blue one, we should use the gold liner. And for the red one, we should use the silver liner. So let's start with the gold. I think that'll look nice. right? And make it just like it's spurting from the middle. Oh, was it out of frame that whole time? Spurting from the middle. You see what that, sorry, but you take it in the middle and like spruce it out, like when it gets the chunk on that one. But as if it was like, as if the firework was like sparkling out, if that makes sense, you know, like when the firework what's the word I'm looking for? Like when it sparks out. That's kind of like what I was thinking about. But I think this is too much here. Oh, man, I ordered new pump bottles because of Miss Rivera. If you don't follow her, you should. I'm gonna probably hold them. Maybe when we're done with bingo, I will film that video. But she ordered these pump bottles that are like, I don't know, got metal tops, and they just look like they're like industrial type. Just anyway, I hope they don't spit everywhere, because these bottles, though they're cute, they just spit alcohol everywhere. Okay, so red now. From the middle. And again, out of frame. And spew it out, spew it out. And all right. I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna just pop those in. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So I top coated them off camera because, I mean, you know how many times are you gonna see somebody top coat a pair of nails? A set of press-ons that you've seen me top coat before. So this is my 4th of July set. I'm gonna call it I don't know, move out of the way because these fireworks are out of control. I don't know. I think they're cute. So yeah, I hope everybody has a happy and healthy 4th of July. If you are in the US, if you are outside of the US, I hope you have a wonderful, you know, every day Friday, I guess, because it's going to be a Friday. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, put on your bell notifications every time you upload a video. The next video I'm going to be filming is going to be a haul video. This is going to be the next one I upload because because it's got to go up before Friday, so everybody sees the lovely firework display nails here. Yeah, New York actually always has a very good fireworks display, the Macy's fireworks display. So that should be fun and interesting to watch this year. So yeah. Oh gosh, I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for hanging out with me as always. Peace, love, and nails. Love you, bye!